You know what? Third time's a charm. Hi guys, I'm Rain. I make videos, I guess. Every time I think I want a side part, I don't know, something keeps me from doing it. I'm so scared of change. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hi, my name is Rain. I have a YouTube channel. I've had said YouTube channel since I was in high school. However, the first go around I ever did this was during COVID. I got like 11 videos in and then I decided to stop making videos and delete every single video that I ever made ever. And then I got to college where I didn't do anything YouTube related for a minute, and then I got to my sophomore year and I posted a whopping 3 videos before I fell off the face of the planet. So this is technically my 3rd Booktube Newbie tag, but, third time's a charm. This, not a permanent space. This is my childhood bedroom that I love and adore and looks absolutely insane and demolished, and don't look at my bed. Don't look at it. So yeah, anyway, today we're doing the Booktube Newbie tag because it's time. Starting with question number 1, which is, why did you start this channel? Why have I ever wanted to start a YouTube channel ever? I'm a certified yapper that literally just likes to talk at people and things, and so a camera is the perfect inanimate object for me to just like yap at until my heart's content. Books, movies, TV, or even when it comes to yapping about my own writing, talking about film school, talking about like summer plans, just like my life. I like to talk. Clearly. I just think this is a really fun like opportunity for me to like try something new within the realm of like storytelling and getting into content creation and stuff, because I hate social media, but I want to make social media stuff so badly. And so I think the only thing that I would have ever been okay with would be having a YouTube channel. I also have a Substack. Those are the only 2 things you're gonna get out of me. Literally today I just downloaded Instagram to post something. It'll probably be off my phone in a week. I hate social media, but I love YouTube. So number 2, what are some fun, unique things that you can bring to Booktube? I'm not only talking about books, even though that will be the thing that I do talk about majority of the time, because I need something that holds me accountable and actually allows me to read, because I'm slowly becoming illiterate. That's so not true. I'm a film student, so I spend a lot of time consuming content of the watching variety instead of the, you know. Yeah, that's something unique about me. I really like film and television, specifically television. I'm a writer. I want to be a television writer, like a showrunner. I want to write novels. I'm writing one right now. And I love her. I do want to talk about like movies, TV, the publishing industry, the film and television industry. I could yap about the industry for so long. What are you most excited for about this new channel? To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm kind of scared to say that I'm really excited about anything specific. My track record for YouTube is not that great. That's gonna drive me insane. Go away, go away, go away. That's gonna literally drive me insane, but it's okay. But I guess if I was to say anything that I'm specifically excited for when it comes to this channel, it would simply be the opportunity to just like find more books that I'm into, read more books that I haven't tried yet, and just like get to connect with people and literally just yap. Like literally just yap about books. That's what I want to do all day long, all the time. So yeah, that's what I'm the most excited about. Why do I love reading? Why would you ask me that? I would say I love reading because I've always loved reading. I've never not loved reading, and it's just fun. It's just entertaining. And it's great. And words are so cool. People are so good with their words. And I love swindling my way around words. Okay, words are a spectacular thing. And I love them. And I love to read them. And they're just like, they bring the world together. I love reading for that reason. What book or series got me into reading? That would be The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I have always been very into reading, but that series like just grabbed me by the hair, like pulled me down, kind of just like dragged me across the floor and was just like, welcome! You're here now for the rest of your life. I love the Maze Runner series. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know. Oh god, I don't know. How do you talk fast? Oh my god, that's what I wanted to ask. How do you guys talk so fast? Do you like write everything down before you start talking about the books? Do you kind of like talk off the top of your head? I don't understand how people are going about making their videos based off of what they read, because on one hand, I want to have everything written down, but I'm just only going to focus on what I have written down. And then when I try to do it off the top of my head, it's a bajillion, trillion, quadrillion, and what was I talking about? Yeah, that's what it's like. That's what it's like when I don't write anything down, and I haven't found that happy balance yet, so I do want to figure that out at some point. Please. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? LOL, am I gonna stay? I have very minimal motivation to edit until I start editing, and literally just like the thought of editing is usually what makes me not edit anything. But then like once I'm in editing, like I get super into it. I was literally like my second choice in my second year of film school. I was a producer first choice, I was an editor second choice. I was not an editor because I liked editing. I was an editor because I was bad at it. Was that the choice to make? Probably not. Do I know how to edit? Yeah. Do I find some enjoyment in it? Yeah. Do I have to be in the software in order to find any semblance of joy in it? Also yes. So do you see my dilemma here? But it's okay. That is what I'm the most scared of. But I also have like this goal right now to kind of like do one of those change your life in 6 months, but only it's reasonable for me and like certain things that I want to have completed by the end of the year. Partially because I'm going through a breakup and a quarter life crisis, but we don't need to worry about that right now. We don't need to worry about that right now. 8. When did you start reading? Literally when my parents taught me how. As soon as I basically discovered the letters, they make words and I can like learn stories from that, gone immediately. I think I was 5 or 6. I got really into Geronimo Stilton and A to Z mysteries, specifically when I was 8. I guess I could say I started reading when I was 8. And it was thanks to A to Z mysteries and Geronimo Stilton. And Dork Diaries by the time I got to 3rd grade. I've been reading since I was a wee lass. Number 9, where do I read? I read literally everywhere. I'm not picky. I don't have like a spot to read a book. I used to bring a book with me like literally everywhere I went. Did a lot of reading that way. I should probably start bringing books everywhere I go again. But yeah, I've never been picky. I don't like have like a spot. I can like read in my bed. Or like I love reading outside. That's fun. I love reading at the beach. I love reading everywhere. Yeah. Number 10, what kind of books do you like to read? Horror. I love to read horror and literary fiction. I'm also a huge fan of contemporary, but not as much as I am a fan of literary fiction. Those are like my 3 main big one. Ooh, and then like sci-fi. I really do like to read sci-fi, though I haven't been reading it as much because recently a lot of the sci-fi that I've gotten into feels very much like on the realm of fantasy, and right now my brain just doesn't have the capacity for fantasy yet. I want to make it a goal this year to like try and get into some fantasy because I want to know what all the fuss is about, but I stay quite content in my little corner of like horror and literary fiction and contemporary fiction. Contemporary fiction basically at this point should just be the number 1 because I literally say that horror is my favorite genre, and looking at the last like 3 years of reading stats that I have on my Storygraph, I've read, I think in total, 5 horror novels. What is wrong with me? 11, what does your book collection look like? Okay, so context for that. I technically live in like 2 different states. So my book collection looks a little bit differently depending on which one I'm in. Right now I'm in Washington, which is where I'm from, which is where I was raised, and I love my book collection. I have this lovely bookshelf of all books. All of these books on this shelf I have read. It's my baby. My dad built me this shelf back during COVID, and I have literally spent every year since buying all the books to stack on it, and I have, since I came to college, spent less time, but it feels like an equal amount of time, taking all of these books and bringing them to North Carolina. I would say my collection out in North Carolina is definitely on the like smaller side. It's not like tiny. Like literally by the end of this year, I have a singular cart that I use to organize all of my books on, and by the end of the year, I couldn't fit books on it anymore. I literally had up to like, I think I had like 5 books stacked on top of each other on the cart, and then I had like an entire slew of them right next to it, just like on the floor. I had very much like a little book corner. she wasn't that cute. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be off campus this year and I'll be able to find my own place with like a roommate, and I'll be able to get bookshelves for the first time and start like filling my shelves. So I'm super excited about that. And I will definitely be putting my whole pussy into that collection there, because my books are like my pride and joy, and I want all of them with me if I can help it, read or unread, because I annotate. I want to be able to like keep all of my books every time. The library that I'm trying to build in my head mentally for like all of my future books definitely like consists of any book ever that I've ever owned. I don't really like the idea of like unhauling books. Because of the fact that I don't really buy books often. I buy them if I'm going somewhere, if I have a special occasion for the most part. Sometimes I'll do it as like a little sweet treat, but I think the last time I bought a book, the last time I bought a book was at like a sort of fundraiser book fair thing that was happening, and it was all like books that were between like literally $1 to $5, and I bought 6 of them. I think, I can't even remember, but that was the last time I bought books, and that was this month. That was this month, but then, okay, I actually did buy some books this month. But literally most of the year I'm not buying any, and so I just kind of hold on to mine, and I want to build a library of like all of the books that I've ever had ever versus like a library of books that I haven't read, just because I feel like that's more sustainable, and I really hate the overconsumption of like books and just things in general. American capitalism has caused us to be very large consumers in many things that are not necessary for our day-to-day lives, and you know what? There's no harm in luxury, but that's my 2 cents for today, and that's where we're gonna end this video because I've been yapping for 20 minutes and I need to do my mom's nails, and I want to go downstairs and like watch a movie. Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I'm so sorry, this is your first impression of me. Or no, I'm not sorry, actually. I'm so glad this gets to be your first impression of me. Anyway, hi, nice to meet you. I hope to see you guys around soon. And the next video I make is hopefully gonna be a May wrap-up because I read books. Oh my god, guys. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today's video. If you liked whatever it is I just vomited at you, stick around. But I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!